Good morning, OHS.
Today is hump day, so come on down to the old school store right at the beginning of lunch to pick up your samosas, and they're $1.50 for one and $3.75 for three.
All right, sounds good.
Awesome.
This week's Beyond the Hurt meeting will be held on Thursday, October 1st during AP period in the library. Please note the change in the day. See you tomorrow.
There will be a brief meeting for all Breakfast for Learning volunteers today at the beginning of lunch in room 35. It will be a very short meeting, and we'll see you all at lunch.
Reminder to all students that Joni Jenkins, our nurse practitioner who provides free confidential sexual health services, is here today. She will be present at OHS every Wednesday. If you would like to make an appointment to see her, please contact this number on the poster outside her office and guidance. She's available for drop-ins during the lunch hour. Her office is at the end of guidance.
Been wondering about birth control or maybe a strange bump you've never noticed down below before? Then you should check out this poster. Maybe you've seen them around school already and wondered why they were all over the place. It's all to make it easier for you to get the sexual health information you need. Now you can email us, scan the QR code, or text us whenever and wherever you want. All of your questions are received by the same sexual health nurses that visit your school on a regular basis already. If you're wondering if it's confidential, the answer is yes. The only time we have to break confidentiality is if you tell us about past or current abuse, talk about hurting yourself or someone else, or if there's an issue with legal consent to sexual activity. So email us, text us, or just drop in. We want to talk to you.
Today's the day. Rain or shine, we will be walking for Terry Fox. A huge thank you goes out to all the students and staff for making this year's campaign a success. We will be announcing our grand total today during our walk, and if we reach our goal of over $1,000, you'll be rewarded with the first OHS lip sync battle. If it continues to rain today, we will be hosting our walk inside on a designated route. This will be announced later today. In Terry's own words, here's the reason why we take part in the Marathon of Hope.
When I'm running each day, I take one day at a time. When I'm running, I take 1 mile at a time, and I take one corner at a time. Every signpost, I'm looking at it and reaching out for that signpost. Every corner, I'm reaching out, and this is the type of thing I'm thinking of when I'm running. I think of home a lot. I think of running into Vancouver and where I'm going to finish on the ocean, and all you got to do is take another step and keep on going. I'm just trying. I'm doing my best. I remember me as the way I am, I've been all my life, and I'm no different than you are or anybody else is, really. And I'm not a great athlete. I'm not really intelligent or anything. I don't think of myself when I'm running down the road that I got one leg, or that I had cancer. I just think about what I'm attempting to do. Everyone's honking their horn and waving and encouraging me all the way across. I'd say 75% of the vehicles that went by did something to cheer me on. I don't look at the fact that I still got 3,700 miles to go. I look at the fact that I got another bend to go around, another straight to make, another mile to complete, and another day to complete. This is the way you look at it. It's the only way you can look at it. It's really, to me, a day when I've only been able to manage, say, 24, 25 miles. You know, when this is sometimes just thinking of that, thinking that one day, that day is a possibility to come. That day is up ahead. If you want it, all you have to do is keep on going. And sometimes when I'm really feeling down and really feeling tough, that's all I have to do is think of that and realize I know that all I got to do is keep on going.
Good morning, Oromocto High School. It's Terry Fox Day, a day when we all go together to the track or around the school, depending on the weather, to celebrate one of the greatest Canadians of all time. Terry Fox was just a young man like many of you who was stricken with, of course, cancer. And he decided to do something that had never been done before, run across Canada and try to raise $1 for every Canadian in an effort to cure cancer. Now, will this be the dollar that cures cancer? I'm not sure. He wasn't sure, but his goal was simply to do that. And he evolved into one of the greatest fundraisers of all time, getting many millions, over $500 million worldwide, in the cause of trying to cure this horrible disease. Here in our school, we have a number of people who've done just awesome jobs. And I refer to people like Nikita in Mr. Grattan's room, or Cassie in Miss McDonald's room, or many of the people in my room, like Rebecca Noseworthy or Samuel or Kyle Millett, who have donated on a regular basis or have gone out into the school to try to encourage us all to get the dollar. Sure, we hit the $1 barrier for each and every one of us. We passed it. But if you haven't had a chance to take yours, you can do it this afternoon. And it won't go into anyone's tally other than our own tally, and the tally of you did it because it's the right thing to do. And when you do the right thing, it's always the right thing. I don't know. Maybe this is the dollar that makes the difference. But I do know this, that if we didn't have such awesome students like the people here at OHS and great teachers like Miss McDonald, who did a wonderful job with her class, well, we wouldn't be as successful as we are. So take your dollar, little deposit in your own personal bank account, but a more important, maybe the dollar that actually cures cancer.
Do you know what time it is?
2:14.
No, it's
Well, yes.
time for a fun fact with Aiden. Did you know that more people die from hitting their heads off of a toilet seat than they do from shark attacks? Some of you probably actually knew that, but... So if you guys hate the segment, want to get rid of it, if you guys love the segment, want to let us know, if you guys want to have your fun fact played on here, then send them in at OHS_SRC, which is going to be somewhere along there, or it's not.
There will be a Best Buddies meet and greet taking place in the gym on Thursday, October 1st, starting at noon. All executive, interested peer buddies, and buddies are invited to attend.
Good morning, OHS! I'm Tanaja.
I'm Melissa.
I'm Noah.
And we're the executive members of the Black History Committee.
So what are you guys doing at lunch tomorrow?
Well, I'm going to the BHC meeting in room 195 at 12.
Oh, who runs that?
Miss Kirkbride is. It's a pretty awesome group.
And can anyone join?
Yeah, new members are always welcome. Not only the black students of OHS, but anybody that stands up for equality can come.
Yeah, we do lots of fun stuff, like starting soon we'll be doing Movie of the Month at the theater in lunchtime.
Oh, that sounds awesome. I'm definitely going to go to that.
And starting today in AP, we will be going around handing out slips like this, which you can ask an anonymous question about race, racism, our group, or about equality, or even what we do in Black History Month, and we will answer one or two on the announcements.
And I'll be going and collecting them in AP after.
So the Legion is having a Remembrance Day competition with posters, essays, and poems about Remembrance Day. So the top prize in each category gets $1,000, and the second prize gets $500.
If you have any poems that you would like to be featured at our Remembrance Day ceremonies, you can submit those to Miss Bellevaux in room 219.
Hey, hey you, hey buddy, hey, got some fur, hey, over here, Tarzan, yo. Is he looking at me? No, he's looking at her? He's looking at her? Is he looking at me? He's looking at me. He might be looking at me. Did you get your paperwork in? For New York, did you get your paperwork in? You won't be going. What's that guy's problem? I don't know. His mother must not have held him enough.
Are any of you interested in cheerleading? If you are, there are 2 information meetings to get a registration form and information regarding tryouts. The first one is Monday, October 5th at noon, and the other one is Monday, October 19th at noon. And yeah, go to those meetings if you're interested. Find out more information about joining our cheer team.
Hey OHS, did you know that this summer our Oromocto High School Gay Straight Alliance group was nominated for a Canadian, or in other words, a national award? Well, if you didn't know that, don't feel bad, because we didn't know either. I just received an email at the end of August that said that we had been nominated for this really prestigious award from the Canadian Safe Schools Association. So recently I heard back from them, and we did not win the big prize. We did not come in the first school in the whole country. However, we did finish as a top 5 finalist for all of the work that our GSA does in the school and in the community to make our school and community a safer environment. I found out that we were nominated by the Chief of Police in Fredericton, and she had to write a letter and with all the things that we've done in our school and community, and then the committee reviewed this. So, like I mentioned, we finished as a top 5 finalist from all the schools across Canada, and we received a special mention that is now permanently on their website. So that's awesome, and I'm really proud of our GSA group for that. But one of the things I'd like to mention is that all of our accomplishments with the GSA would not be possible if it wasn't for our allies. And this is International Ally Week. So we want to make sure that we have a celebration for Ally Week. What we're going to do is we're going to have an ally party on Friday in the cafeteria. You may have noticed that on some of your teachers' classroom doors, you see a sticker like this. Or you may see a sign like this. These represent ally stickers, and that shows that those teachers are allies of the LGBTQ community. Last year, we also had a huge group of students in the cafeteria that had a big face painting event in support of our GSA as well. So to recognize all of those teachers and staff and students that we have at Oromocto High School and out in our community that are allies, we're having an ally party on Friday at lunchtime. So bring all your friends, come on down to the cafeteria Friday at lunchtime. There's going to be cake, there's going to be balloons, there's going to be bubbles, there's going to be music, and you can pledge to be an ally on our big poster board, and we'll see you then. Thank you.
And yeah, I believe that's all we have for announcements.
All right. Have a good day, OHS.
Sounds good.
Crushed it.
Crushed it.